A powerful 8.2 magnitude earthquake struck off the southern coast of Alaska late Wednesday night, prompting a tsunami warning for parts of the state and a tsunami watch as far as Hawaii. The threat of a tsunami was lifted within hours, but residents in towns and cities took protective cover from the earthquake, the largest in the United States in 50 years, seismologists said. The earthquake was detected about 75 miles southeast of Chignik, Alaska, at about 10:15 p.m. local time, the U.S. Geological Survey said. It was felt throughout the Alaska Peninsula and on Kodiak Island, the Alaska Earthquake Center reported. In Kodiak, tsunami sirens blared and people began moving to higher ground and schools as word of the warning spread. There were no immediate reports of serious damage. But for miles around, the earthquake rattled residents, campgrounds, lodges and homes. On Woody Island, a short boat ride from Kodiak, Questa Harper was sitting in a rocking chair, resting at the end of a long day as a caretaker at Camp Woody. While gliding back and forth, she began to feel as if the chair were rocking sideways. "I thought that was odd," she said on Thursday. Then earthquake emergency notifications appeared on cell phones at the camp, where she works with her husband. Staff members mustered the campers, about 69 of them. While being led in song, the group filed out of buildings and into the darkness, across the campus and up a wooden stairway that led to a hill at a higher elevation. The staff followed with sleeping bags, fuel, water and snacks. A generator was hauled into place. Four-wheeled vehicles and trailers were moved. The few cabins on the hill could not take them all, so they made do. "It was a warm, dry night," she said. "We laid our sleeping bags up on the hill until we got the all clear." In Cold Bay, a destination for fishing and waterfowl hunting more than 400 miles from Kodiak, Michael Ashley was finishing up his day as the manager at the Cold Bay Lodge and was about to head off to sleep. At about 10 p.m., the floor seemed to swell beneath his feet. "It rolled around and felt like I was going over a wave on a boat," Mr. Ashley, 21, said on Thursday. "It went on for at least a minute." He made for his shelves to save some of his most prized possessions, a collection of vintage Japanese glass floats, used long ago by fishermen to keep their nets and lines afloat, that regularly wash up on shore to the delight of beachcombers. One large float was a particularly recent find. Most of the lodge's guests were at the bar at the time, and there was no panic, he said. "Earthquakes are common in the Aleutians, they happen yearly," he said. "Last year's one, I got outside of the building. It was a lot more violent." Last December, a 6.4 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of a remote area of southern Alaska, but it did not spark any tsunami warnings that could threaten the region's sparsely populated string of islands. Mr.